Well, hello. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 86, and I just left my stealth site by the river. I'm just outside Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and I'm headed back on trail. Today I'm going into Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania, so I have an 18.6 mile day today, and I'm trying to get there before 4:30 because I sent myself a package to the post office, which is right off the trail, and there's things in it that I would like to use tonight, so I'm gonna have to try and maintain a fast pace because I'm getting a little later start today than I intended. Today looks like there's going to be more. Well, the ascent doesn't look worse than yesterday's, but from what I've heard, today will be more rocky, so that might slow me down a little bit, but I'm hoping that I'll still be able to maintain at least a 2-mile-an-hour pace. There's also a store in about 7 miles that I'd really like to stop at and get food. It's the Green Mountain General Store. It's not directly on the trail, it's like 0.2 off. So if I'm really falling behind, I might skip it. But we'll see. I didn't sleep as well as I wanted to last night. I had trouble getting to sleep because my hips and ankles were sore. I think it's still left over from, well, a couple days ago, plus doing 20 miles yesterday probably didn't help it. So there's a little bit of residual soreness. But today I'm going to do a big mile today, and then tomorrow I think will be less. So I hope that'll give my body a chance to recover a little bit. I'm also staying at a nice hotel tonight, so I'm hoping I can take a nice bath and just relax and maybe have like a later departure time tomorrow to give myself more chance to recover. All right. This bridge is under construction, but I guess you can still walk on it. Just being careful. I've been walking with Wonder Woman for the past couple miles, and she's going to the store too, so we're just both headed there together. Wonder Woman has through hiked the PCT and the CDT already, so I guess this is going to be her triple crown. Alright, here's the store. See if I can get some food. I got a cheeseburger and fries and a blackberry cream soda. Headed back to trail. That was a really good burger and fries. I just crossed the road and I almost missed. The trail just kind of like secretly goes back into the woods, and I did not spot it at first. I think it's a little grown in, so sometimes the trees obscure the blazes, so you can't see them. It's 11 o'clock and I have 11 more miles to get to the post office. And the post office closes at 4:30. So that means I have 5.5 hours to make it there. It's possible if I can keep up faster than 2-mile-an-hour pace. I can do this. The only issue is we're going to be doing some climbing through this section. There's a lot of little ups and downs, so I'm kind of worried that that's going to slow me down, especially with the heat. These guys usually hop away when I get close to them, but this guy's just hanging out in the middle of the trail. Let's see, can I show you my size reference? Well, I've been going up and down these little puds the second half of the day, and it's hot, but I haven't been dragging too badly, so that's really good. I think starting to get used to hiking in the heat, which is a good thing, because yeah, I don't know how I was going to be able to finish this hike without being able to withstand that heat, because I think it's going to be pretty warm from here on out, maybe until I get to northern New England. But I stopped at a water source back there and topped up my water, and wow, what a difference cold water makes. Because, like, you know, you're hiking in the heat and, like, your water just warms up and it's kind of gross. I don't know. I think cold water is just so much more refreshing on a hot day. So, yes, I have a little less than 3.5 miles left on the day, and I think I'm going to make it in time before the post office closes, because it's only 2:45 now. They close at 4:30, so I can easily make 3.5 miles in that time. And I actually only have one more little climb left, and then I go down a while, and then it's flat for a while after that. So should be getting easier really soon, and I'll be able to pick up my pace a little bit. Standing at the top of Center Point Knob. A little bit of view through the trees here. This was my last climb, so now we're gonna be going down for a while. 2.9 miles to the post office, I think. So another snag in all of this is that apparently my package has not been delivered to the post office yet. So I'm gonna still show up there and see if it's there by the time I get there, but I might not get it today. I might have to pick it up in the morning tomorrow, which is really not ideal, because one of the things I needed in there was a new bottle of permethrin, because I was going to retreat my clothing, because I've already washed them, or I will have already washed them 6 times, which the permethrin's good for 6 washings. So it probably is mostly wore off by now, which means that if I want to treat the clothes and have them dry in time, I've got to get to the post office first thing when they open, go back to the hotel, treat them, and pray that they dry in time for me to wear them. Oh boy. I already miss being in the woods. I am not a walking through field person. That is something I've learned about myself. I was coming out of that last field, a couple men took a photograph of me hiking for the Pennsylvania Heritage magazine. So I'm gonna have to look that up later and try and find a picture. So my sister just shared the link to watch my nephew's graduation live. My nephew is graduating high school today, so that's pretty incredible achievement. He's like honors student too, so I'm hoping I can watch that later. What a beautiful town. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I expected more like other towns where it's not pretty. So there's an ATC building here, and it is condemned. But there's still water out back, I guess. But that's the post office. It's right off the trail. I just had a really positive experience at the post office. So my package wasn't there yet, but the guy offered to bounce it forward for me to my next town, which is Duncannon, and there's a post office that's right off the trail there too. So that's perfect. So as soon as they get the package here, they're gonna just bounce it forward for me. And it actually works out because I didn't urgently need the things in there. So like fuel, I still had some more fuel left, and like, I mean, this gives me more time to focus on other things instead of permethrining my clothing today. And I'm just heading toward the hotel now. I think it's 0.7. So I've actually been walking on the trail along this road, and this is where we go back in to the woods tomorrow. So this hotel isn't really that far off the trail, maybe like 0.3. So I'm at the Allenberry resort, and when I made reservations here, I didn't realize that the restaurant was going to be closed today. So I kind of didn't really have any food options, so I could have Ubered somewhere, but I am so sore that I just didn't even, I don't know, I didn't even feel like going out. So I ended up ordering from Uber Eats for the first time, and so I have some ravioli that's coming. But in the meantime, I was thirsty, and there are no vending machines here. So I found this Kool-Aid packet in a hiker box, and I've been carrying it for a while. So I used the ice bucket and I filled it with water and ice, and I made lemonade with all the sugar packets I could find. And so I'm having a nice cold lemonade drink while I wait for my food to arrive. So I got buy one get one free raviolis, and I've already devoured one, so I'll finish this one in a bit, but also watching the graduation and drinking lemonade.